Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning. Just waiting for YouTube to catch up. It's just little old me today. Why isn't YouTube playing? Let me refresh my page. I love technical difficulties. All right, it's reloading. There we go. Yay. And I haven't muted. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Hello. I am going to be finishing up my fairy mini album that I started last week. Kimmy is not going to be here today. She is down sick with a migraine, so we hope she feels better. Feel better, Kimmy. So it's just little old me today, and I am using the Graphic 45 Fairy Dust paper. I love this paper. And of course, everything that I'm going to be using today, you will be able to get at White Rose Crafts. And the link to White Rose Crafts is in the description box. And there's also a discount code that you can get 15% off your order at White Rose Crafts by using the code Kim15. And again, all of that is in the description box below for you guys. So, hi, Jeanette. How are you? Hi, Diane. Good to see you all. Oh, good. I'm so glad you used the code and you saved $12.25. That's amazing. That's a good savings. So what did you get, Diane? Lots of goodies, I hope. I hope you'll do a video when you get your goodies. So let me share with you last week. This was my cover. I'm sure you remember that. And then I finished this page last week in the peaches and the greens. The book is not bound yet. And then I did this page off camera. And I added some pretty trims to the bottom. And my friend Shannon Morrissey sent me this. These little metal flowers are from White Rose Crafts. The paper flowers are the chipboard fairy that I've been using all through this. That's all from White Rose Crafts, as of course is the base. And then I just kind of made several of these. Let me see here. I've got a few just sitting here. This was inspired by Roseanne, who is Roxy Car 11, and she took a lot of her snippets and made some beautiful pieces with seam binding and dangles and just a lot of snippets. So these were all inspired by Roseanne. And I've added some of these to the fairy album. Thanks, Jeanette. And this one. So that's what this is here. That's one of the little pieces. You just kind of layer up all your little, like the bottom piece is a piece from a curtain, and then some bridal trim, tiny doilies. This little lace bow trim is from White Rose Crafts, bridal trim, you know, and you just kind of make like your own applique pieces basically. So, hey, Shannon. Good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling better. And then this page I also did offline last week. I love this page because I love the mushrooms. And there's another one of my little applique pieces I made. And there's the fairy. It says, make a wish and it might come true. Believe in fairies. Close your eyes and make a wish. So I love this paper. And then I did this one on camera last week, I believe. And then this one I did it off camera. So it's pretty shabby. Oh, you got fairy dust paper. Oh, you got the fairy dust paper, chipboard, glitter glue, stamps from Tim Holtz, distressed ink, ready, open, and making things. Oh, awesome. Oh, did you do a video? Because if you did, I missed it. I'm sorry. But, oh, cool. So that's what we've got so far. So I'm just going to put that aside. And I've got a couple more pages that I want to get done today. So these are the last 2 pages. So it's actually 4 that we're going to be doing. So this is going to be the next page, this one. And I've got still some chipboard pieces and fairies that I can use. I'm not sure which one of these I want to use. I think I want to use my heart chipboard piece on this one. But because the hole is over here, I'm probably going to have to maybe cut out a part of this chipboard. Oh, you want to, oh, you got the lace book. That's right. Oh, yeah, I bet it is gorgeous. So I'm going to have to make this or cut this or something. So let me do that first because I've got to be able to bind my book. So I'm just going to cut a little, not with those. Nothing's going to cut with those. Let me see here. Where did that piece go? How about right there? Yeah, that's better. I'll cut that. Let's try some Timmy scissors and see. So if you guys have questions, put them in caps. Because it's just me today, I might miss it, so we'll apologize in advance. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's better. So now the hole for binding it is not covered up. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is put down the lace around the edge, and then I'll put the chipboard down. I think I'm going to put that fairy on that page and then the star on that page. So that's going to go there. And this one might go on here or on the other side. Okay, so let me see what I've got for lace here. I pulled some out already. I'm glad you're on the mend now, Shani. Gosh, we've both had a rough go of it the last few months with family stuff and being ill ourselves, and it's just been one thing after another. But spring is finally here where I am, so I hope it is where you are. It was almost 15 Celsius here yesterday, Shannon. I mean, that's quite a difference from us having, you know, in the negative for so long. This lace here I got at a thrift store. I got a big bag of eyelet and this lace, a few trim pieces. Like, that was such a good find. When you find things like that at the thrift store, it makes you so happy. Yes, crafting and friends do help. That is a true fact. Yesterday, Kimmy and I were busy making boho beads. I don't know if you guys follow me on Facebook, but I did post them on my Facebook wall. I love making those beads. I'm going to add a couple to this album when I finish it. So I'm thinking of doing another challenge on my channel. And I would love some input from you guys. What kind of challenge would you guys like to do? I try to do at least one a year, so it's getting around that time again where it would be time to do one. Kitty. Sorry, I have cat issues at the moment. Okay. So let me know in the comments if you have ideas for a challenge, something different, or what you would like to do or make, or because I would love to know. Okay, so I'm going to glue that piece down like that. I think that'll look super cute. I love these chipboard pieces from White Rose. They work so perfectly on the chipboard. Anything artsy canvas. Ooh, okay, that sounds good. I like that idea. Anybody else have ideas? I'm glad that I got these all painted and stuff ahead of time. That would have taken forever to do this album on camera. Hey, Deanna. No, Kimmy today. She's sick. She's got a migraine. And let me give you your little present there, Deanna. There you go. She's got a migraine. So unfortunately, she is off today. But we'll send her love. Okay. Oh, I've also got butterflies too. So I've still got some fussy cut bits and some cards, journaling cards. I've got stamps. Of course, I've got all kinds of things in the paper as well. What should I put on here? I kind of like this. It says follow your dreams. I may fussy cut some more little fairies out of the paper. I'm just going to trim her up, I think. And then I can pop those up on, maybe I'll add a butterfly to this one in a contrasting color. I think the blue would be better on this one. But I want to bend this, so I want the wings to be up a bit like that. So I'm going to do that. These flowers you also get at White Rose Crafts. These are called mesh flowers, and she has these in lavender as well. They're super pretty, and I think they're like $1 something. Like, they're super cheap. And how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 10 of them. So I'm going to add a few of those. I think, in the middle of the butterfly, they'd be super cute. So I think that's going to happen. And feeling like this pink flower might happen too. I need some dangles. I should have done that first. Duh. This is what happens when I'm by myself. I get ahead of myself. Oh, here's some right here I could use. Hi, Neri. Good to see you. And Neri's always having the best kits, destashes, fabric, lace bundles. I have bought from Neri before. And I just actually got out some of the fabric I bought from her last year. And I've been making journals. I have a new journal I'm working on right now. And I absolutely love the stuff you get from her. I bought a Doily bundle from her last year as well that it was just packed full. Okay, let me just tuck this under here. So everybody make sure you're subbed to each other. I'm sure you all are, but... And if anybody's got any challenges or anything going on their channels, make sure you post. I know Shannon's got one. on hers for her birthday coming up. And Shannon, when it's your birthday, I'll sing happy birthday to you in French because you sang happy birthday to me in Welsh when it was my birthday. Although I don't think I sing as good as you, Shannon. There we go. A few little dangles there. Okay. Of course, I put my dimensional tape somewhere and don't know where I put that because that's what I do. Let me see here. Ooh, I've also got some ribbon. All righty, let's have a little look for my tape. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing it publicly, Deanna. We'll have to see about that. Oh, I've got some of these too. That would be cute. But I figured, you know, Shannon deserved that because she sang to me in Welsh. So, hi, Davina. Lovely to see you. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to use this one that says follow your dreams, I think. Just add some tape to the back. Hey, Michelle. Oh, are you feeling better, hon? I saw your post on Facebook this morning. I hope you're feeling better. Let me see. What can I use? What can I use? Because, yes, of course, I'm not ready. Oh, what's this? Hi, Zoe. How are you? It's really lovely to see all of you this morning. I hope you're all doing well. This tape does not want to stick. There we go. And my fingers don't want to work either. Okay, there we go. So this I'm just going to put here in the center, I think. I like the way that looks. And I'm going to add one of these flowers here, and then I'm going to kind of lean the fairy on it so she's a bit popped up like that. And then we'll put the butterfly here and another flower. Another flower there. I think that looks pretty. Also got these little flowers too. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you again. I've also got some handmade embellishments that I made a while ago, so maybe I'll get those out. A couple of little frames. Yeah, that happened to me too, Neri. For some reason, I was unsubbed, and then also things would show up in my feed. Channels would show up in my feed, like things that I would never subscribe to, like a surfing channel, like Kimmy Don't Surf, you know? Let's see, I've got these flowers, which I think would be pretty as well. So yeah, okay. Let's keep going here. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Diane. I found that too, Lynn, that when you, even though you've rung the bells on some of them, they have unrung. I don't want to use hot glue on paper. Okay, let me. Let me just glue her down. And of course, at the end, I'm going to go and stickle every fairy in here within an inch of her life. Because that's what I do. There, I just wanted her to be a bit dimensional. Oh, thanks, Shani. Okay. I want, I know what I want. One of these. I want to add one of my little lacy pieces here, I think. This one looks good. This is going to be a very, very shabby album, but that's okay. You all have such wonderful channels. Maybe I'll put this one over here. Yeah. I love the selection of chipboard that White Rose Crafts has. And I heard, she told me, the owner, Kay, told me that she's got a bunch more chipboard that she's going to be putting in the store soon. She's away at the moment in Scotland. Lucky her. I was talking to her this morning, and she said she was on her way out the door to have fish and chips. And I was like, oh, you're so lucky. Okay, so I want to put this in the middle of the butterfly. And then I'm going to use some of these flowers because they look pretty. I've got Korean man singing Spanish on my feed. Clicked on it just out of curiosity. He was darn good. Anyway, sometimes I find new creators this way. My problem is I love everything in all crafts. Yeah, me too. But, you know, and it is, I agree, even though you may not have subscribed them, it's a good way to find new people. But honestly, I won't be doing any surfing anytime soon, considering I live in Canada. And, well, I just won't be surfing. Just take my word for it. Just not going to happen. Okay, so do I have a bit of a sentiment or something here I can use? I have this one, which says, believe in magic. I like that. So I might cut that out. That page looks like of a vintage Romany Ferry caravan. It does, actually, the stripes. It's the paper, Shannon. I love this paper so much. I just absolutely love this paper. I'm so glad you got it, Diane. I can't wait to see what you make with it. So I'm just going to bend that. When you're working with flat things like paper, I don't know, I'm a dimensional person, so I just tend to curl my sentiments a bit and then just kind of tuck it in. So it just, I don't know, it looks more dimensional that way. And I'm just going to kind of tuck it in, the little chipboard piece. And there you can see. There it is. It does have some dangle on the bottom. So that's that page. So now I'm going to flip it over and work on the other side, which is this beautiful page here with the green fairies. So I'm glad I saved this piece because I think that'll look really nice on there. And I've got this. What else do I have? That says Believe in Magic. I kind of like that. So that might be sort of where I go with that. But let's put a few dangles down first or something. What do we have? I have some coffee dyed lace here, which would look pretty. I like that. Okay, what else do we have? I do have some purple too. Oh, by the way, guys, I should do a video on this, but I got some, this is just off topic here. Let me show you this. I got some purple cabbage last week, and I dyed some laces and fabrics with it, and they came out absolutely stunning and beautiful. Look at this pile of beauty. And this was just purple cabbage boiled, and then I strained the cabbage out, and you can't really eat purple cabbage when it's been cooked because it just has zero flavor. I mean, you could, I suppose, but it just has no flavor. So it went in my composter because purple cabbage is a fairly cheap vegetable. But I used the water that I boiled it in, and it was the darkest purple, and this is what it came out as. You can see how beautiful some of these laces are. Look at these colors. That's a piece of eyelet. Beautiful dangle pieces. Just everything. And I used a bunch of snippets that I can cut up. There's another piece of beautiful lace. So some of it is like a dark purple. Some of it is like a light periwinkle, a lavender color. This is a beautiful applique. This is gorgeous. I think I may use that on my page, actually. Like absolutely beautiful pieces. So the next thing I'm going to try is onion skins, because you can get green and yellow from onion skins. So that's what I'm going to try. Yes, I used the whole head, Diane, and I got my husband to chop it for me because my hands aren't that great. And I think I may make a snippet roll out of this. I'm not sure. This is a really weird, unusual lace with the big holes in it, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. It was white, but now I dyed it purple. I like it better. So we used the whole cabbage, chopped it up, and boiled it for about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, and strained the cabbage and used the water. I'm also going to be using it for paper. So I've got some left over still, and I'm going to dye some paper with it. So what am I using for this base? Do you mean the base of the book here? This is a chipboard base that I got from White Rose Crafts. She's got several mini album bases in different shapes. This was just plain, you can see there on the edge, just plain chipboard. It didn't have the holes in it, so I did have to punch the holes and put the eyelet in it. Well, yes. Okay. Cabbage is not something that is a delicate flower smell because it's cabbage. So when you boil it, there is an odor. I found that the next morning after it dried, there was a bit of an odor, but let me see. I don't smell any cabbage on it now, and it's been a couple of days. And it's in my craft room in a box. So I haven't noticed any odor from it whatsoever. But that was the first time that I've dyed with purple cabbage, and I'm so happy with it. This might be too thick of a lace. Yeah, I think it is. I think I might just reuse the one that I had on the opposite side of that page. I've got enough of it, so I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll just do that. This is a pretty lace anyway. Hi, Angie. How are you? Yeah, well, oil on your, I don't know about oil, because I'm not sure about lace. With oil, it might stain it. Like, I'm not sure if anybody has done that. But maybe you could add, I mean, I don't know. What could you use? Dryer sheets could get rid of it. Yeah, but it, like I said, it didn't last long. So you could use dryer sheets or spray it afterwards with a bit of perfume or something. So let me just move my container here because my kitty cat likes to sleep on my footstool. And I have my bead container sitting there at the moment. And my little princess cat wants to sit there. So there we go. There you go, kitty. Pets. Okay, so back to this. We're going to keep on going. I haven't done a paper project like this for quite a while, so it was a nice sort of break. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week. I don't think Kimmy will be on next week either. Her daughter's getting married, so it may just be me again next week. Unless any of you are wanting to come on, you are welcome to join me on the panel anytime. Yeah, dryer sheets are great. I've actually got like artisanal soap that was gifted to me that is in a package that's quite strong smelling in a couple of my lace drawers. Bags of dried lavender. Why am I using those scissors? Bags of dried lavender are good. Make sachets for your lace drawers, things like that. Okay. Maybe I should have put that underneath there. Not so smart, Kim. All right. Well, that's what you get. mistakes and all when you're live. So we're going to undo that. I was thinking it would go on top for some reason, but I don't think it's going to. So this is what I do with my glue gun. And I did rip my paper a bit, but that's okay. If you make a mistake, I just use the tip of my glue gun to move the lace. You could use a heat gun, but I find it tends to make the lace shrink. I'm just going to put that there like that. Anybody have any questions about anything, or have you guys tried dyeing with cabbage or avocado or anything? There we go. What else do I have that would work? I have that. Where's my paper? Oh, hi, Debbie. Sorry I didn't see you come in, hon. KoolAid, yeah, I haven't tried that yet. The other thing that I've done, and I'm going to be doing a post about this soon, is I have dyed these trims and laces with my DecoArt sprays. So there will be a post about this coming up soon. I use the mini misters. These sprays by DecoArt Media are so highly pigmented that you only need a couple of drops and some water. Oh, raspberry lemonade. What a great idea. And I got some really pretty colors with those. Look at the loopy flowers. Super pretty. So there will be a post about that very soon. Yeah, I want to get some KoolAid and give that a try. I think that would be fun. Let me see, who can I fit in here? I want something to fit in my little frame. Let's try that one. I'll have to try pink lemonade. That's such a great idea. So just gonna, I've got this little frame and I want this fairy to sit in it, so not sure how to trace around that. Does my pen even work? Yes, it does. Okay, those are the edges. I'd like it to sit right inside there. Yep, gonna have to cut that down a whole lot more. Hi, Jean. I'm working on the mini album from last week. Still got a fair bit to do on that, so that's what I'm working on. I just finished a page. I've just finished this page, Jean. So I flipped it over and I'm working on this page now. I'm just trying to get this little fairy to fit inside this frame if I can figure it out and cut it properly. It's getting there. A little bit more. Almost. Oh, did I do it? I did it. There. So that's going to go on my page. Let's get rid of the paper bits. I love Shabby Chic, you know. What can I say? Shabby Chic is a wonderful thing. I think I have enough to go almost all the way around with this trim. Yep, I do. Okay. I do love Shabby Chic. I think all of us do. I mean, I love to sew. I love lace. You know, I do love paper, but I'm not much of a paper crafter, and I kind of envy people who are. I think that's the right way up. I wish I could be a better paper crafter, but I am not. Yes, with the avocado, what you do is you scoop everything out of the middle, make guacamole, because that's yummy. And then you save the skins and the pit. And I usually use 2 avocados when I'm avocado dyeing. And make sure all the green stuff is cleaned out. And you can even dry the skins for like overnight or something if you want. And then you just put some water in a pot and boil it for about 20-25 minutes. And you get this really pretty sort of peachy, pinky color. And then you put your laces in it, let them sit for however long you want, however dark you want them to be. And yeah, when I'm finished with my laces, I actually freeze. I'm going to leave that little dangly fuzzy piece there. I like that. I actually freeze the leftover liquid and put it in my freezer. And then when I want to avocado dye again, I just pull the frozen bag of avocado water out and use it again. Now, the second time you use it, you are going to get a lighter color, but it's really cool because, you know, you're getting a lot out of the avocado. Oh, Kimmy's sick today, Jean. She's got a bad migraine, so. Oh, thank you, Jean. You're a sweetheart. So, yeah, Kimmy is off today, unfortunately. We miss her, but okay, let's put this down first, maybe. Should I put... Oh, I've got some paper doilies. Maybe we'll put a paper doily down. Kind of like that idea. Put that down like that. Yep. Okay. Let's use glue for that. So everybody send Kimmy some healing vibes today, so she feels better. Her daughter's wedding is coming up, so I'm not sure if she'll be here next week either. She may be. I'm not sure. Of course, my memory can't remember if she said she was going to be here or not. Okay. Maybe I'll just glue this as well instead of using the tape. Just want to make sure I get this on straight. I love that. It says believe in magic. Yes, could be too much on her mind about the wedding, Jean. That is true. Oh, you're welcome, Davina. I do have a couple of videos on my channel. I've also dyed with beets, and I have a video with my results for beet dyeing and avocado dyeing. And I do have some leftover cabbage juice. Like I said, I'm going to do paper. So maybe I can't tomorrow, maybe Thursday or Friday, I'll try and get a video up about the cabbage dyeing. And get my papers dyed and show you what the liquid looks like. But it's a really dark purple. It's so pretty. I do like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Whoops. Sorry, did I move my camera? Aw, thank you, Davina. You're a sweetheart. That's very sweet of you. I think I might do that. No, we'll save that for something else. Flowers, flowers, flowers. What do we have for flowers? Got a couple of those, but they're pink. Let me have a look and see what I've got for White Rose Craft flowers. I have a white one. White Rose Craft sells Prima flowers. They sell Recollections flowers. Really good selection of flowers in their store. There's a pinky one. I wonder if I have a purple one. Oh, I don't care for that one. Yes, I'm happy you're here today too. Oh, yes, I've got those. There's another white flower. Okay. White Rose Crafts also has some really cool metal pieces. This is one of them. They have this set. I think there was 4 in here. Yeah, there's 4 in here. These really pretty metal hearts. Bye, Neri. Thank you for coming. Take care. So I might use one of those and tucked in here. I think that would be cute. They've got those, and they've also got some metal flowers, which I had around here somewhere. Yeah, these, which look like this. These are cool, and you can put little rhinestones in the center of those. So that's kind of the direction I'm going to go in right here. I love this piece. It's amazing, you know. I mean, I think somebody said to me once, you know, if you're going to use vegetables and then you throw them out or whatever, but, you know, you pay, like, say the purple cabbage, you pay like, I don't know, $1 for the cabbage. Whereas if you bought dye, it would cost you, you know, $5 to $10 for a bottle of fabric dye. And the thing about fabric dye is it does have chemicals in it. So if you have chemical allergies or, you know, issues like that, then vegetable dyeing is the way to go for your laces. And I think it's great that there's so many options. Like, I wonder if you dyed with things like carrots, would you get like a soft peach color? Oh, you're welcome, Lynn. Yeah, anything you want to know. But there is an avocado dyeing video on my channel if you want to check that out, Lynn. I kind of like that there. Oh, take care of your pets, Shani. Shannon has some beautiful birds and some gorgeous little puppies. Beautiful little baby she has at home. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. I like these little flowers. I'm going to cut some of those. I don't know about you guys, but no matter how hard I try, I manage to craft myself into a 6-inch or less square on my table. Yes, I hope they're all feeling better, Shani. I'll talk to you soon, sweetie. So I'm just tucking these little millinery flowers in up here. I just like the little color that they give there. And then I'm going to put some down here as well. I'm going to cut those off a bit smaller. Let's cut a purple. I just love little touches like that. I think it just adds to your project. Yeah, it seems like everybody's not been well. I don't know if it's because it's spring or what, but everybody's kind of been down with illnesses lately. So there we go. I'm just going to find a little sentiment now. Let me check my paper pad and see what's in here. I've got, see, these were the pages I cut the circles out for the chipboard for the album, but these are good for things like, you know, making paper flowers, or you can cut them into strips or fussy cut the flowers and mushrooms out. I don't think there's any on those. What do I have? I have a little fairy stamp. That would be cute. On one of these, I've got a couple of little stamps I could cut out. Those are cute. Yeah, the colors do. I love purple and green and together. Super springy colors, aren't they? Okay, let me move that out of the way. Okay. So I just kind of want to tuck a couple of these like that. Just going to give them a little bit of a bend so they're a bit dimensional. There. And then maybe over here like that. And again, we're just going to give it a bit of a bend. Just makes them stand out a bit more. And I'm going to add a couple of these flowers down here. Just for a bit more pop. Oh, I love glue strings, don't you guys? My favorite. And maybe a blue. I love these little millinery flowers. I got these on eBay years ago. I've been kind of shopping my stash lately because, you know, I've been trying not to spend too much on craft supplies, even though I know that's really difficult. But it's funny when you go through your stash what you find. So there's that page. And I've used this chipboard piece that I had painted and glittered up. My cabbage dyed lace. I've got some coffee dyed bits down here. Little millinery flowers. These flowers are from White Rose Crafts. Laces are from my stash. So that's that. So that's another page. And I've still got the whole free. So that's going to go that way in the book. So that will be up against it right there. So it's getting chunky. So I got one more page to do and only one side because the back side will be the back of the book. So that's this one. And I don't think this will take me too long to do. I have another fairy, but I think I'm going to save her. I don't know. I might put her on the back. So I think I might do that because I've got a butterfly and this piece here. So that's what I'm going to do there. So I need some of this. And I'm going to be coming out with a new kit soon too, guys, and it's going to be a Shabby Chic ballerina kit. I am waiting for a few things to come that I ordered for the kit. So that will be happening soon. All right. So this, which is my favorite trim, is going around the edge. Thanks, guys. I hope those of you that ordered my my other kits have had fun playing with them. I may do another boho fabric kit again too, because they sold out super fast. Okay. Let me cut that. So does anybody else have any ideas for a challenge giveaway that I could do on my channel? I'd asked that earlier. I don't know if some of you were here when I asked that. Okay, we want some dangles. Dangle, dangle. Oh. I do have this, which I kind of really like. But no, I don't want to do that because I have this. Oh no, vertigo is terrible. I've known a few people who have had vertigo. It is not fun. I'm just looking for a bit of lace, guys. That one I might put on the back. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I have this. This is stars, and I have this really pretty lace with stars on it, so I'm going to use some of that. That would work perfectly. How many of those do I need? Maybe 5. I love this lace. That will work perfectly. Awesome. Yes, I hope you feel better soon too. Vertigo is a terrible thing. It just throws your whole world upside down, does it not? Literally. Okay. Alrighty, let's get that glued on there. Make sure I don't cover up that hole there. I may have to, yep, I'm going to have to cut that piece out right there. Right there. just like that, and I will glue that down. It does, yeah. Oh. Hi, Elegant Delights. How are you? Lovely to see you again. And I'm sorry I've forgotten your name, sweetie, if you want to type it in the chat. A terrible memory for names. Faces I remember, names not so much, which makes it hard being on YouTube. Okay. So this one I'm going to use the fairies dance upon the summer's night. Watch the gnomes and pixies dance. Prance, pardon me. I like that one. Okay. I like that. Which one have I not used? Let me have a look in my paper pad for a second. Grace. Yes, I'm sorry, Grace. I have such a terrible memory. I think I may have used all of these. Let me check. Let me see what I've used. Okay, so I used that one. I used that one. I used that one. That one. That one. Yep, I've used them all. So, what could we do in the middle here? What could we do? What could we do? Well, this could be like a journaling page, and I'll use the ones that have the lines on them. This one says follow your dreams, and you can fill it in. We'll do that. And I like that going across that way. We'll use a couple of those. And I think we'll use this pink butterfly. It's good to see all of you. I do have a doily here too. That might be too big. I have a wood flower. Don't like that. Thinking. Oh, I've got some smaller. Oh, I've got a pink doily too. And a peachy doily. Maybe white. Okay, I've got a little piece of lace here. Bye, Michelle. Yes, definitely take care of your blood sugar, hon. I hope you feel better. That's worrying. I've just got a scrap of lace here that's got a little flower on it that I'm going to cut out. And I'm going to put that on my butterfly. So let me glue this down first. I've got a little doily. And then my butterfly. And I'm just bending the wings a bit. And then the little flower right in the center. And let me add my little card in the center. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Okay, so let me put this in right there. It says follow your dreams. And then I'm going to add a couple of these cute little flowers over here from White Rose Crafts without burning my finger that I just burnt. Okay, way to go. How many times a day do I burn my finger? Probably 20. Okay, so now I've got my little sentiment here that I want to kind of pop up a bit and have it go across like this. So I need to cut that about there. Have that. I think I'll trim this edge too. And just a little bit of glue. And then bend it. And a little bit on the other side and pop it down. Oh my gosh, Lynn, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm really, really sorry about that, my friend. That is not fun at all. Okay, we're getting there, guys. I have a blue flower, which might be nice for contrast. These are Prima flowers from White Rose Crafts. I'm not sure which ones these are called. La Belle Harbor, these ones were called. But if you just check the flower section at White Rose Crafts, you'll see it does pick up on the blue. I think I like it down there better. Coming along. What else do I have? Got a little flat back pearl I could put in the center of that. And like I said, once I'm finished the book, I'm going to use stickles, and then I'm going to bind the book with some seam binding and just kind of put it all together. And I'm probably going to put like a pearl or something here on these. I think that would be pretty. What else do I have? Oh, I've got a couple of these too. My goodness, look at these glue strings. I want one there. I'm going to put a little rhinestone in that, I think. Okay, flowers. Got some white flowers here. Flowers. Who doesn't love flowers? All right. Okay, let's see. And I want one under here too. These have the just slightest little lavender hint to them, these flowers. And that'll hold that paper up there too. So that's where I'm at so far. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a few more of these. I just love the way these little millinery flowers look. Just for some brightness. Bye, Jean. Have a good day, hon. Oh, you're babysitting? Hi, Julia. Lovely to see you. I'm just finishing up my fairy album. And the link to White Rose Crafts is in the description box along with the discount code for you guys. I hope you'll take advantage of the discount code. Saving 15% is always a good thing. And I do have my rhinestones here, I think. So I'm just going to pop a rhinestone in the center of that right there. Oh, you've been cleaning your craft room? Well, you can come and clean mine anytime. I always say that, but nobody takes me up on that offer. Let me see here. Can I bend that so I can get that bigger rhinestone in there? I think I can. Yes. Okay. Let me pop a bit of glue in there. My goodness, the glue strings. Okay. So there's that one. And that's the last like page for the book. And now this will be the back of the book. And I'm not going to do a lot to that. I have this really pretty vintage doily that I'm going to put on the back. It has butterflies on it. And if I put it right, the hole for the binding will just fit nicely right there. And then I may use one of those little pieces I showed you earlier when I started that I made. Maybe this one I kind of like. Just for the back. So I think that's what's going to happen. So let me just get that glued down. Just want to make sure I get this piece on this side correct so I don't cover up the hole. There. Did you make enough mess of your own? Yeah. Yeah, it's time to do some spring cleaning in my craft room too. I have lots of ideas I want to get done. I want to reorganize my shelves. Like so many things I want to get done. But it's going to have to wait till the weekend because tomorrow I am going out all day. So I almost would rather stay home and clean my craft room. There, that looks really pretty. And then I'm just going to put this little piece I made right in the center, and it's got some nice dangles on it. And if you go over to Roxy Car 11's channel, you'll see that she's got a tutorial for making these. I can't remember what it's under. Probably just like snippet embellishments or something. But that's where I got that from. So cute, right? So let's see here. Let's get the whole book now. That would go this way. So all I've got to do now is run some seam binding through the side. And there is my book. I'm super happy with how it came out. I'll just share it with you guys one more time. That's the cover. Hi, Jane Marge. That's okay, sweetheart. No worries. I just finished my book, so I was just sharing how I put it together. And you'll recognize some of the pages from last week, and then that will flip over, and that will be the second page. With this really pretty lace on the bottom here. And then we have this page. Pretty dangles. And then this page. I love this page. I love the mushrooms. So pretty. Gorgeous dangles on the bottom here. And then this page. Very flowery and pretty. More dangles on the bottom and pretty pink tulle. And then this page, pink, and there's more of that star lace there on the bottom. And Shannon made me these flowers here that I used. And then these are the pages I did today. Super pretty and cute. And then that page. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. And then I just did this one. And then that's the back page with the little snippet embellishment and a vintage doily. So it's pretty chunky, as you can see. But I haven't made a mini album in a super long time, so this was really, really fun to do. And the majority of the pieces, like I said, are from White Rose Crafts. The base that I used is a chipboard base from White Rose Crafts. The frames, the fairy dust paper, the fairies. Yes, this piece here, the flowers. The paper flowers, all from White Rose Crafts. That's another fairy from them. These flowers, the fairy. Yeah, another fairy there. Another fairy there. I still have a fairy left over, so I'll use her on another project. This frame with the hearts, the butterflies, these little pink flowers here that you can see better on this page. Little mesh flowers from White Rose Crafts, the frame, the butterfly, the metal flowers. Oh, and that metal heart, this metal heart here as well. So definitely go and check out. You can see you can do some beautiful shabby chic projects with pieces from Kay's store, minus the glue strings, of course. And she's starting to get more lace in her store. She's got a few bits in there now, but she is going to be getting more. The other thing that I wanted to share with you guys, let me just move this out of the way for a second. I made some cute little bottles, and they're up on my blog today. And I'm going to tie this one to the side of my mini album here, and it says Pixie Magic. And all the little beads, and there's little goodies inside. The little tiny chipboard head is from a Kaisercraft wooden set, and so I used stickles on it. I fussy cut some butterflies. I used paints and sequins, and they just make like magical little bottles. So I have Pixie Magic, I have this one that says dragon scales. Super cute. I have one that says moonbeams. Lots of beautiful little sparkles. This one is mermaid wishes. And these little starfish and these beautiful glittery buttons here are from White Rose Crafts. The glittery ribbon is from them. Where's my other one that I had? I had another one here somewhere. But anyway, they're up on my blog today, which the link to that is in the description box as well. So you can go over and see the photos. I think these are up on my blog today. Maybe they're going to be next week. But anyway, you got a sneak peek. But I'm going to use this one on my album. I'm going to use this Pixie Magic one on my album. I love making little bottles like this. So that one's going to be on the side when and I'll post some pictures in my Angeldreamcrafts group once I get it bound. And I've got this hanging on the side of the book, and a pretty tassel and things like that. So I hope you guys will give an album like this a try. I haven't made a lot of them, like I said, but I really enjoyed doing this one. So it's kind of like a Doily album, but with paper, So it's kind of the best of both worlds if you're a paper crafter and a shabby chicer like me. So I hope you guys will give that a try. But that's about it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed the series of these albums these last 2 weeks. And if Kimmy's on next week, I'll get her to share hers. I'm not too sure what I'll be doing next week, but it'll be something, like I said. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate all the support and love. And thank you, Deanna. And thank you, Shannon, for being a mod, and Michelle for being here today and being a mod, and all you wonderful ladies who are here. It's good to see you guys every Tuesday when I go live. So join me next Tuesday at 11 a.m., and I will see you then. So take care, guys. Bye.